Alright, hello everyone, we're back. While I don't condone what Sigurd has been doing, I know how difficult it can be to change course. It took me long enough to join the Scions, didn't it? When the discussion gave way to a duel, I feared what might unfold, yet only a fool would underestimate the Admiral, as Sigurd soon discovered. There are times when one must stand one's ground, even at the cost of one's bringing failure. The Admiral did just that, and I thought nothing but I have nothing but respect for her. As she continues to steer her nation through this period of transition, I pray the Navigator will see fit to her sails. Though I had anticipated a duel, I did not foresee that Hilfer would intervene. But full glad that I am that he did. It would have been a shame to kill the boy. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we have made peace amongst ourselves. All that remains is to do likewise with our neighbors. The great ship Vilbrand. Now, I need hardly tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the tribes is doomed to fail unless their minds can first be wrested from the grip of the gods. And so, in the meeting we seek to arrange with the kobolds, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence. Leave it to us. We will open his ears to reason. You have my thanks. Ere we proceed, there is something you should know. Some 50 years passed when the Sahagin swarmed at our hulls in ever greater numbers. Limsa entered into a covenant with the kobolds. 2 men shall go to the bounty of the sea, 2 kobolds shall go to the bounty of the land. An ostensible equitable arrangement, conspicuously lacking in detail. Aye, inadvertently or not, the wording was ambiguous, and we took advantage of it, moving in to claim the northern reaches of Lanasia, which the kobolds believed to theirs. Bloodshed followed, then bloodshed to answer the bloodshed, and on it went, until every elm of Vilbrand bore the stain of our conflict. That is not history, you understand. It is the present, fresh and raw, and with their kindred's blood yet on our hands, we struggle to regain the kobolds' trust, even should we cure their temper. Admiral, you speak of obstacles we are like to encounter at the meeting, but as things stand, I see no reason why the kobolds would agree to a meeting in the first place. And so what? We must provide a reason. I will restore their lost crystals to them, and personally deliver the cargo along with my apologies. Fate. They would welcome us into their midst, not to speak of peace, but to have you at their mercy. Aye, and given the wealth of crystals we will bring, I'll wager that they will attempt to summon Titan there and then. Meaning a high priest would need to be present, to whom we could administer the cure. Precisely. He is the fish I would catch, but he will not be alone. Nay, he will have guards on hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect him. Yet a single death on the kobold side would jeopardize our chance at peace, and there my venture founders. Yet it need not. What if we were to employ the Conqueror's Chain? Though we would still have to weaken the kobolds, it would allow us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm. The artifact Mistbeard used to take goods and not life. Aye, that would serve. Well done, Marshal. So, friend, what think you of our strategy? The effects of tempering are cumulative. And we may safely assume that the High Priest's exposure to primal influence is extensive. It will therefore take a great deal of ether to reverse its effects, not to mention time. Time during which Alisade would be defenseless, even should we all look to her protection. I'm not convinced we could keep an entire army of kobolds at bay. Well, I'm happy to take that risk. It's not as if we have any other choice. Besides, it's what Tesleen would do. And had I not followed her example, we wouldn't even have a cure for tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Vilbrand. So I'm gonna cure that priest, or die trying. I believe in you, LSA. She can do it. And I believe in you too, you and everyone. I know you'll keep me safe. It's settled then. See to your preparations and make for Camp Overlook. We will join you there anon. Camp Overlook we go. Alright, Graha, what do you got for us? Beyond no misapprehension, the extent of the High Priest tempering is like to far exceed Gabu, and when he was a relatively mild case, milder indeed than the majority of those we wish to save. The coming mission will be a truer test of our treatment. I have no doubt that Alisei will succeed with the cure, if we can but afford her time. Alfredo wasn't lying when he said I'd be defenseless, so I'm counting on you all to give me the time I need. Our sole purpose will be to keep you out of harm's way, so leave that to us, and focus on your own task. Indeed, should you want for ether, you need only say the word. Gabu! Did you follow us here? There's something important I want you to say to the High Priest. Express, state, say. Please let me come to you. Come with you. I'm sorry, but it's too dangerous. I need you to promise me that you'll stay here where it's safe, alright? My apologies for the wait. It took time, but we have secured our audience. All unfolded as expected. At the mention of my returning the crystals in person, the kobolds suddenly remembered how keen they were to be reconciled. And in so, the glorious spirit of cooperation we had received by Patriarch Zada of the Second Order, who awaits our pleasure in the navel. If you are ready, let us proceed to Agamara Mines at once. Oh, they're actually gonna make me go down there? You fuck. They're actually gonna make me go all the way in through the mines. You absolute fuck. Okay. Not the best mount for this, but we'll figure it out. There we go. Alisei can be forgiven a certain amount of recklessness, but if she goes as far as to contemplate sacrificing herself, I will remind her how she responded when I thought to do the same. Not that we will let it come to that, of course. Ready when you are, friend. Patriarch Zada. The name sounds familiar. It's because he was the one who presided over the death of Gabu's parents. I tried to reach out to him that day, but only for my pleas to fall upon deaf ears. But this day will be different. We will reach out together, all of us, and we will take peace. Yeah. There's nothing more to say. I'm going to do this for Gabu and Tesleen and anyone who's ever dreamed of for a better future. This aetheryte will bear us to our quarry. Should he make to summon Titan, as I anticipate, we will halt the ceremony and restrain him. At this, all hells will break loose, and we will have an army of kobolds to entertain until Alisei's work is done. Just remember, none must die. We weaken them and let Einzar do the rest. It is time. Stay the course, my friends. I spy calmer waters beyond this squall. You guys want to deal with Titan again? Because here we go.
Greetings, Patriarch. I am Merlwyb Blufistvin, Admiral of Limsa Laminsa. I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish. The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Aye, just as we thought.
Now, Alize! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me!
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
Well, they wasted no time in being shitbags. I'm beginning the incantation. The girl seeks to harm the patriarch with vile magics. Kill her. Slaughter.
We must protect
Slay,
Alize.
kill.
You're in my sights.
Is she actually gonna fight? Look at this attack she's doing. Okay, fuck off.
You're in my sights.
Here, drop the golems to me. I'll deal with them all at once. Yes, it's ready. Go, Angelo. What sorcery is this? This tempering is too severe. Can't finish the job. So one person's ether alone is not enough.
Oh, just what we need. You're not alone.
Huh. I used cover on it.
You're in my sights.
Alfredo, let us lend Alice our ether.
Here you are, Alize.
Oh, I'm nearing my limit. Press more of them. Spread out and hold them off.
More! I need more ether! Just a little more!
Seven hells, that's too many. Leave this to me. Stand clear, all of you. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, the reckless thing. Let's say, now's your chance. fuck, it just... Alright, please, let this work. Ah, my head, the pain. It's still not enough. Almost there. Nero, please lend me your ether too. I do have a boundless reservoir of it, so here. You're dead now, girl. Finished, done, dead. Oh, no, you don't. No, Admiral, it's too dangerous. I made my decision before I came here. No matter what it costs me, Limsa will have peace. She's gonna extend the, Admiral! Fuck you, kobold. Oh, they like really lowered my HP for this. The size of that shield. Nero, just a little more ether, and I can finish this. Thank you. It will work this time. I promise.
Yes, this will do. Here I go. Go, Angela.
Did it work? What?
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
No. No, 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 no! Why? Why would I do such a thing?
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
Gabu! What are you doing here?
Patriarch, please listen to me. Hear, heed, listen. The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. For a long time, his voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it, and you mustn't either. There's been too much pain already, so please, end the suffering.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning, for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples. For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us. Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke. Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None, and I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Laminsons, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it. Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact to leave no room for doubt, and any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Limsa Laminsa to thrive. Much of what we have we owe to the kobolds. And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world and trade them in your stead. In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman. Just the crew of the great ship that is Vilbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world. If you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
We want to believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us. Fooled, deceived, betrayed us.
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole, I fought, I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it, however much I might want to. That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades. It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die. Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew. What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vilbrand home.
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gaboo does. And I will trust him.
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment, or failing that, seek our aid. We're always ready to help.
Many and more of my brethren are yet in thrall to the Great Father, just as I was. If you could free them too, I would be grateful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful.
Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch. I thank you for affording us this chance.
Aw, shit, son. Peace in our time, as Tony Stark would say. Alright, guys, we're gonna take a break. We'll come back, and we got about an hour and a half left to stream, and the end of patch 5.4 to reach. Don't go anywhere.